No, I've been streaming every day.
Yeah.
I ain't got my stream on at the moment. I could if I wanted to because it's a couple of hours, but I'm just happy just to not bother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how it's been the last few days. We lost the dog on Friday. The damn bus drivers that go by my house in the morning, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I just, you know, that little one I think I showed you the other day.
Yeah. Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, the pup of the bunch. It was one of those type of deals where woke up in the morning and just let the other dog out like I normally do. And if they'd have got up when I got up at like 5 in the morning. I normally let them out. It's a quiet time and they get to go out. But the dog slept in that morning, and so when Mama Dog finally got up about 7:30, she went out there, and it was right about the time for the kids to start catching the bus. And I'll be dang, man, her pup went out right behind her, chasing her, you know, because she's like a constant yapper. She just wants to go outside and bark at nothing. Like she'll literally bark at the woods and just nobody's out there. You know what I mean? She's just a yapper. And so she went to do her normal thing in the morning, and it was a little bit later than usual because she didn't get up with me. And so whenever she ran out, boy, her pup was right behind her, and I was sitting there barefoot, you know, and in shorts, and it's kind of cold outside. I was fixing to haul butt after her, and my daughter's like, "No, just give me a second, Dad. I'm putting my shoes on right now." And while she was putting her shoes on, in that 30 seconds it took, you know, or whatever, to slip both of them on, the bus went flying by and it hit the little pup. Of course, you know, she was right in the middle of the road and running right behind her mama, I'm sure. But it's just one of those freak things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. It's just
No. Of course, I blame myself because, you know, I had the instinct, you know, run out there and go get her now. I said, well, I guess life's teaching me to be like the doctor. If you have a chance to save somebody, you don't ever second guess yourself. You do what you got to do right then and there, and don't listen to anybody else. It doesn't matter if it's your own child, mother, brother, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you got to
yeah.
do when you got to do it because you felt that instinct and the little small still voice told you. But one of those harsh life lessons I didn't want my children to have to learn so early in life, but they did, especially my youngest one. He's just 6, but I think that was about how old I was when my first dog died.
Ah!
I
But
reckon Everett probably had it quite sheltered when he was young because
I didn't get my dog until I was 9. My first dog until I was 9. So by the time that he died, I was, kind of adult.
yeah, and I grew up with dogs and cats all the time, so
Yeah, well,
it just sort of it was just part of life.
I literally like had a cat when I was like little, but I don't even remember her like dying or being
No.
put down or anything. I don't even know how old I was. And then we went for years and years and years until I was 9, where I got my dog. Obviously, by the time when he died, I was like in my mid-20s.
Yeah.
I was kind of adult, so I never really, I lost other pets. We had hamsters and guinea pigs and rabbits, and that's about it. Yeah, and obviously I had my ferrets. Um, uh, he was the
Fuck.
first and only dog that I've ever had.
yeah. Well, I mean, my kids, it's the first time they experienced death or anything like that, really. So it was a big deal for them. And I sent them on to school after that. And then I seen how upset my wife was, and I realized, oh my goodness, my children probably are not going to be any good at school today because they're going to be too emotional. And they should be here at home and, grieving for this tragedy that just happened to our family. And, you made a mistake this morning, and here you are, Dad, making a worse mistake. So right about the time I told my wife, I'm going down there to get the kids, her phone rings and it's the school nurse, and she's telling us, yeah, your kids have been in here with the counselor all morning, and you know, I'm like, oh, I'm coming to get them right now. So we kind of did that, and I just, you know, I guess I'm kind of like you guys about it. When an animal dies, you know, I'm like used to being on the farm and stuff like that, where it's not that big of a deal. But when it's like, you know, a dog that people love like that, like people wanted to come by and bring flowers, and were asking, you know, what time we were going to bury it so they could be here, and just it was a bigger deal than what I had anticipated. Because I mean, she was a very 1 in a million, 1 in a billion, 1 in a Googleplex sweet little dog, you know, and I didn't realize how many people she'd touched, and you know what all her little 8 months on this earth had meant to the people around her. But I sure got a lesson in it, and I realized, you know, just how important animals can be. I mean, it's like losing a family member, man. When everybody's, you know, grown that attached to them and stuff. I should have killed him first. Kill him first, then get the cargo. Sometimes I want to just run in there and grab it and think I can turn around and run away with it, but no, it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work.
There's a guy, something or other, camping in there.
Yep.
In their room. Fighter.
I've got a proxy bomb, so guess where that's going.
Said, but Andy, campers are our specialty.
Yeah, shame you weren't on, I guess, last night for you. It was last night for us as well, but we had put a post up, got everybody to saying, everybody queue for Battle Station, and we played Battle Station all night last night.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute. The Out Doctor just told me earlier that it doesn't work with the server. So y'all did get it working?
You mean?
He said earlier, he said, don't worry about buying Battlefront 2005. He was like, we couldn't get it to work online.
Oh, no. Battle Station, the DLC for this game.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a... Oh, yeah, okay. The one that... Yeah, okay. I'm following you now. I'm sorry. You finally got a match on, what, the Death Star or something like that?
Yeah, the Death Star. So you got the Outer Rim, and then you got Bespin, haven't you? And then you got the Death Star DLC, and then you've got the Rogue One DLC.
Was that clone guy in there? Clone Star or something like that? I'd have to look at his name again. He's the one that's been, like, you know, he's been on there, like, every day religiously waiting for people to do something on DLC.
I don't know. It was mainly us. It was me, Evray, Out Doctor, SW, Biker, Johnny, J-Trax.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Coke. It was mainly just us. We had a few randoms that joined, didn't they?
Yeah.
But no one that I'd seen normally looking for DLCs.
Wow. That's funny how that works out.
Yeah, with Battlefront 2005, it does work, but if you got the PC version. So I did a stream one day where I was on the PC version.
Mm-hmm.
Just put an extra file into the PC version, and then it allows you to play private servers, basically. Okay. You can't do it on the Xbox.
Yeah.
But what you can potentially do is, I don't know if you deal with turrets or anything like that, get yourself a copy of Battlefront 2005 on the turret or something to the PC.
No,
you just download this file from turret files. They're basically, you know, like Pirate Bay type thing. You know, where you download, that sort of stuff. I mean, to be honest, you can get a PC version for about $5 anyway. But yeah, I said to him, let's not worry about it. Let's just play our games, and when 12 starts coming back on, we'll go and start playing some Old Republic or something.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance and you wanna watch something funny, you go on my stream and watch some of the past streams. The video from last night when we were doing Battle Station, oh my god, you'll piss your pants.
Yeah, I'll check it out, man. Yeah, I was looking at Out Doctor. He had to put a new video up on YouTube doing the Dooku comparisons. It was pretty good.
Yeah. There's me, Everett, Out Doctor, and Johnny. We were all being pants smokers. And some people, we're not sure if they knew we were trolling, but some people would join us, what we were talking about, like, oh yeah, we only smoke short pants, and...
Yeah. He sent me a picture today of him actually doing that on the Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. Everett did it as well, but we couldn't send it to you. I said send the picture of Everett 12.
Yeah.
Obviously, he hasn't done it.
No, he sent me I think 3 pictures of himself so far. I was laughing. Yeah, he was on me on the Xbox chat when I was looking at it too. Did you see he's pulled another doctor into the mix now? So we don't have enough doctors around here. Yeah, he has. He's pulled in the 10th Doctor now, and apparently he's you know, mildly successful on YouTube. So I was like, okay, buddy, we can get him to collaborate. I think he wants to get him to play some of that Apex with us. I went ahead and downloaded that, guys, since I see you guys like it so much. And it looked pretty cool. I was watching your stream on that the other day when you were doing it.
Yeah, it was me and Johnny and Everett and Out Doctor. It was alright. I saw your kid was playing it, or you was playing it.
Oh, he loves it. He likes it better than Fortnite now. And I thought he'd never get off that Fortnite.
It is better than Fortnite. It's a Fortnite killer. It's got like 25 million people playing it. I mean, if you want to get... I streamed it for about 2 hours, and I had 7 new followers just for streaming for like a couple of hours.
Well, awesome, man. There's like 14,000 people watching it every day.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate shot grenades. Such a cheating ass freaking thing, man. Shot grenades never should have been invented. I hope they never make that shit in real life.
It was just difficult playing with Out Doctor on it because he was just pissing about. And I'm like, Everett was telling him, saying, you need to do this and you need to do that, and fucking took him like an hour just to get out of the tutorial. He was just chucking grenades.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Yeah, I went and watched that stream the other day. Yeah, where he's just sitting there, grenade after grenade after grenade. Yeah, I watched that one. That was hilarious. That had me rolling.
Yeah.
I was like, what were you doing in that video, you know?
No, me and Everett wanted to do is get into battle, didn't we?
Yeah. I was like, look, the list on the right-hand side, it tells you what to do. Look.
He'd already got the grenade pro that the list said to do. All he had to do is, like, use a health pack and pick a weapon, but he's like, so I've got to just keep chucking this grenade over and over and over again.
Yeah, and he's like talking all this smack while he's doing it. It's hilarious. He's a character, boy. Oh, somebody trying to get you. And with the turret, and I can't blow it up fast enough. Dang it. There. Let me get behind some cover.
And then late last night, we ended up having a pants smoking karaoke. It was me, Out Doctor, and Johnny. And so it was basically any song that you could add smoking pants to.
Oh,
so it was like, it's smoking pants. Hallelujah. And it was like, there is a house where you can smoke pants.
Yeah, I was looking in my chat a minute ago. And I did not recall somebody putting that in there the other night, but it said something along those lines like the House of Smoking Pants or something. Now I was like, oh, okay. And somebody else put
I saw that.
the pants smoking zone. That's what he said. The pants smoking zone. Yeah.
Pants smoking zone. Yeah. Oh, go you, Liz.
See, I don't know. He said somebody hates his name. I think he was talking about you, Andy. Unless maybe he's talking about the Out Doctor. Does the Out Doctor rip his name up?
He's not yeah, he's not talking about me. I don't talk like that. That's Out Doctor.
Right.
That's not to be funny or anything, but you know what he's like. Yeah, because if you look, Out Doctor put smoke pants every day, and then Trans then put, dear God, it's the pants smoker. So there's none of that as me talking. So hey, the screen is black. He hates my gamer tag.
Yeah, I've been getting some people to watch me on YouTube and stuff, man. Little by little. They actually chat with me more than it seems like they do on Mixer. Ow, shit. I just ran my foot over. Gotta watch these stairs. They're dangerous. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told you I stream like 5 channels. Did I ever tell y'all that? I know y'all know about YouTube. I know he told you that. Twitch and Stream Me and something else. But yeah, so like a lot of times, like if I have 5 people watching me in Mixer, you know what I'm saying, I've got like 5 people watching me on other channels, and man, it's one of these days I'll do something with it. You know, it ought to blow me up eventually. Get that long road to 2,000, man. I think we're like 40 on Mixer, so. And heck, these other channels I'm on, I don't even know what you got to do. I mean, I think Twitch is somewhere in that range, isn't it? You have to have 2,000 on there too. YouTube, you only got to go.
I think it's less than. I think Twitch is less than Mixer.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It used to be.
Well, good.
They all used to be 1,000, and then Mixer went up to 2,000, and I think Twitch is still 1,000. But it's so hard to break in Twitch. I was quite lucky with Twitch, but
yeah, I think I've got. Like, I got my first follow on there the other day. I was so happy. It's just so big, man.
I was lucky with Twitch because Destiny had just come out, so everybody wanted to watch Destiny streams. So.
Yeah, I would like to check that out. Destiny 2 looks pretty awesome.
Oh, you can definitely come and join us on that.
I'd be a noob, though. I hate being a noob. I just want to spend like a month playing the game before I go online streaming it at least, you know what I'm saying? At least Battlefront I had some idea of how to play it before, you know. 'Cause, I mean, it's cool, like with, you know, certain gaming channels, I can edit everything, and boy, you could just only show all the good stuff if you wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not the time where you ran in there 5 times and that same damn guy backed in the corner took you out, you know? Just couldn't get his ass. I mean, honestly, anytime you run on somebody and they're in a room, you know what I'm saying, they've already got the drop on you, especially if they've got their, you know, weapon aimed down range. I mean, that's how I get half my kills. I don't really camp, but I'll stop for a minute and then catch a couple kills and then move on, you know? Because I feel like in this game I always want to stay moving. Whoa, man. Should just use my jetpack to get back in there. When I'm trying to clear that room out, I'll haul ass in there best I can to get to that box way back in there and then just fight them in that corner.
Yeah, there's like 4 of them in there at the moment.
I just tried to sneak attack someone, but it didn't work.
Hey, anytime people just play solely defense, yeah, I'm not too scared. It's those guys that are like me who just like go for it, and then you kill them and they're still going for the cargo, and no matter what, you notice, hey, this guy's going for the cargo. That's what I try to imitate. Because I mean, honestly, that's what this one's about, and that's
Yeah,
why I
he
get a lot of
totally
wins if I ever lose. That Foo Fighter guy in the back has got to go, though. He's the dude I was just talking about him, and then there he is. It's like the third time he's killed me standing over there in that corner. There he is. Oh man, nope. Damn it! I killed somebody, and it wasn't him because they all looked the freaking same.
It always will be. I have the time. I'm just quite happy playing Best Star Wars.
Well, why do you need time?
I think I'm going to switch to my shotgun now. Yes.
Well, I'm done. That's not.
I know I'm Banner.
Got you, sucker. Finally. Some dude's been waiting in those hallways the whole friggin' time. I couldn't even make it over there to fight him again because he was guarding him with a shotgun.
Oh.
Yeah, these guys, have they left their base at all this match? I mean, I think they're just camping at their base.
No.
No. Oh shit, that was a back to bomb.
Throw a back bomb at them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, my favorite is when somebody else
like,
runs back to, and I can get that shotgun. But also keep my jetpack.
funny, one of my hot contracts was to win a game of Battle Station. We played Battle Station a few times last night, and I guess we didn't win a single match because it never completed. So I'm quite annoyed at that. I'm like, oh yeah, because I went to bed, before I went to bed last night, I was like, let's check my hot contract, see how much I've done. But oh shit, yeah, I need to do a Battle Station, win a game of Battle Station. It's like, not even done.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it takes a lot of it.
Well, it definitely does when you can't get a fucking team to go on the DLC. So.
You're just sitting there waiting forever. Like, nobody's coming, are they? They're not coming. They're just not. I know, it's like you almost, nowadays you have
But it's fine when it comes to the
lined up.
weekend. You can get on DLCs more at the weekend than you can during the week.
That's for dang sure. Yeah, I noticed that long ago, like, I can't even play the DLCs anymore, but yeah, if it's like Saturday night or Friday night, yeah, I probably can.
Yeah.
But I do
Never,
play,
I
I
mean,
actually
never
play,
played the DLCs. It's been the weekend.
I play the DLCs quite a bit. I play that Source Sub or whatever, you know, where you're doing that whole deal, and it's got heroes and a couple of different ones. I forget which expansion pack that is. I play that all the time with my friend Dark Wolf, and I'm just, I don't like it as much. I'd rather play like you guys are playing on the Death Star or something. That's the ones I haven't got to play much. I'd even take Bespin because I haven't played that in forever. And I used to play it all the time, you know, before Battlefront 2 came out. And I didn't realize, you know, people would just like stop playing this game en masse. I mean, it's like people is just like, I mean, I know that a lot of people in Battlefront 2 played this game, you know what I'm saying? But why is it when Battlefront 2 came out, they thought they had to just completely stop playing this one? Like, I'll never play it again. To me, it has the same.
A lot of the people that come and join.
Sorry,
when they watch a stream and then they're like, "Oh, can we come and join?" And it's like we had a couple of guys yesterday, and I mean, Keelan, who you see on your stream, he came and joined us, but he doesn't have the DLCs. He just has the base game, so he can only play. And we met a few people.
Yeah, the hamburger girl. What's her name? Yeah, she didn't have it either. I was like, what? How do y'all not have the DLCs? Well, this ain't just shit. Because it costs money, man.
And I'm sure they made the DLCs free, though, a couple of years back, I thought.
Yeah, so they just didn't download it. We just got to tell them that, man. You're right.
Yeah, they just haven't downloaded. They need to manage the game, and then it should say that there's DLCs to install. Because I know 100% that they made the DLCs free to everybody, because I told Sherilyn yesterday, and then when I went to bed, I looked on Google and it said that EA made them available for everybody for free.
Yeah, well, we just got to let people know that. They probably just don't even know. You know, you don't know what you don't know.
No.
And then
I'm one of these
we'll actually
guys
get them
that
in here.
Yeah. I always check to see if there's extra stuff to download on games. I always check that.
Because, yeah, I couldn't remember who it was. It was the girl with the hamburger symbol. She's always going out to smoke a cigarette. What's her name? I don't
remember.
I can't.
It's not Waters.
Yeah, Warm Water. Warm Water for you.
It is Warm Water, is it?
Yeah. She was in here playing with us, and she didn't have the DLC, so we couldn't play it. Like we had, I'm pretty sure we had a match lined up because we had about probably 10 in our group, or 6 or something, and this dude already had like 12, and he's like, "Y'all come on over." And I think for a 20-player match, you only have to have 10, half the match, and you can still load up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I've loaded into one with just myself and no one else at all, and been able to just run around the map and play by myself. Star Wars is kind of weird, you know what I mean? Sometimes you'll sit in that queue and it'll say waiting for players, but if you're actually already in it, I've had it just load up just me. So I don't know. It's like if this server's on it, just do what they want when they want, I guess. But I mean, the match never ended up happening for that Star Clone kid because I felt so bad for him because Warm Water didn't have it, and like our whole group couldn't go. Like everybody else in the group had it except her. But that's what I'm saying is like if they're free, then we shouldn't even have to worry about that one person. We can just say, hey, we're going to this. Go get it. You know, go download it. If you got high-speed internet, heck, you can get it in a couple minutes. You know.
There was 8 of us last night in the party, and we all decided we were gonna go and play a DLC. And Cheerios, as our doctor calls him. Said, I don't have the DLCs, but he said he'll pull out so we could go and play it. So he went and watched the stream instead. And he was saying, well, I have the base game, but base game was $6, and the season pass is like $20. I said, you don't need to buy the season pass. It's free. If you press the Xbox button and then go to manage game, you'll see that the DLCs are to be installed, but I don't think he understood what I meant.
Yeah, because, man, you see how the Eye Doctor does that with people. I mean, he literally has a future, possibly, like today, this kid, the 10th Doctor, he wanted him to play Apex with us, and he was like, yeah, it looks pretty cool, whatever, you know, I might check it out. And he's like, no, just go download it. And, like, finally, he just kind of told him literally step by step, go here, go to this menu, click on that, you know, and every detail about it. And he was like, now you want to go ahead and look under their free section, you know. I'm like, man, you should be customer service, man. You seriously might have a future in that. He did it perfectly. He made it so simple.
You don't even have to do that. You just got to go to the store and it's there, because it's like the most played game at the moment.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, it is. It's like 14,000 views, man. I couldn't believe that stuff. That's a lot of people watching this game. It's the #1 game on Mixer right now.
Yeah, it is.
Or at least it was when it came out. I don't know if it's maintaining it, but...
Oh, yeah, it's going to maintain it, because all the PUBG people have gone on there. All the Fortnite people have gone on there.
Yep.
All the Destiny people are going there. All my friends that used to play Destiny every day, there's a couple of them that are on Destiny, but they've all gone to Apex. Most of the Star Wars guys I know, they've all gone to Apex. And I get invites all the time, and I'm like, I'm just happy playing Star Wars, but if someone wants to play Apex, let's do this shit. I'm always up for Apex.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. I like how they fly in and stuff. I mean, it's like kind of how Fortnite is, but it's not as cartoony, and it looks more legit like what I've played in like Grand Theft Auto and some other games, you know, where you kind of can just...
Well, I mean, when you fly in, you fly in all together. You know, you can separate if you want to separate from the team, or you can just let the leader control everybody where they all fall.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm a total complete noob. I haven't even tried it out. My kids have been trying to get me to play it, and I will. because now I got all you guys playing it, and it's just, you know, when you take on a new game, it's almost like you got to take on a whole nother lifestyle. But I'll just play this until Battlefront 3 comes out, okay? How about that? I just can't give up on stuff I love, man. If I love something, boy, I love it as long as I can. But, you know, some of the new stuff comes out. I mean, if I had it my way, you know, I'd probably still be playing some really old games. And I'm glad that I could find some other people in the world that share that with me. At least I know you and Out-Doctor, you know. It don't have to, it don't have to be brand new for you to like it. Yeah? Yeah, you play a lot of classic games.
He says, I just wish I could get ready to play Battlefront 2 sometime. I normally give her the controller, so she does sort of play.
Yeah.
Me, I'm trying to get on top of this.
But she just loves playing this one. Which luckily, most of the guys don't really mind coming on this one anyway, but when FRA comes off or she's not online, we normally play Battlefront 2.
No, I was actually getting my ass handed to me earlier. I mean, I love Battlefront 2, but I've really got to have a partner in that one because I feel like the weapons don't do shit. And it's hard to be the one-man show in that one. Like, I can be the one-man show in Battlefront 1. I don't have to have a partner to still kind of like hold my own. But in Battlefront 2, I just get waxed because it's like the gun's just not what I don't know. The one that shoots that you get the regular soldier, it's just too slow. Pew pew pew, and I can't get kills with it. That middle one, though, you're the heavy trooper. I can't use this special worth a dang hardly. I found like if I just save it for this time when everybody shows up and you're overcrowded, that's when I break it out. It works out great. The other gun he has is pretty good, but it doesn't seem like it does as much damage as I want. Like with this one, you know what I'm saying? A noob can pick up this game, and if you can kill with that gun, it's going to do the same amount of damage that it always does and what it does for any player. But I feel like in Battlefront 2, if you pay your dues and you kind of play the game and get leveled up and get that, you know, captain to general status there, eventually your player, you know, he's a little bit tougher and his weapons do a little bit more damage. So, I mean, because
in Battlefront 2 you can unlock other weapons, so there are a couple of other weapons that are better than the default ones.
Absolutely.
And then obviously the more kills you get with that weapon, the more attachments you unlock for it.
Right.
And then obviously you've got all these different star cards. I mean, I've got my guys pretty much sorted at the moment. All I'm doing on Battlefront 2 nowadays is heroes and villains, because I'm trying to get all their star cards all set up and leveled up.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to do that, man, because I enjoy the shit out of playing some heroes on there.
Yeah, heroes on that is definitely better than it is on here.
Yeah, I have a friend that I play with. I think you've seen him in our matches before. Crown Me Queen. She's quite excellent at the heroes, and this hangar we're in right now is where I always sit down and honestly I get personal lessons from the Master Jedi on this freaking game, because I mean today was the first time I actually beat her. I was like so proud of myself. I found out because I've been practicing with the Dengar, and he's got that frenzy. Well, she's really super fast with Han Solo, but apparently sometimes, you know, Dengar can get the drop on old Han. Uses tricks just right where, you know, you get two frenzies on him, and then you just use that the whatever it is, that bomb he throws, that proximity. He kind of, half the time you about blow yourself up with it. It's kind of a hit or miss thing, you know, but when it works pretty good. So I was actually able to finally we did like a match to 5, and I finally won it. So she upped it, made sure the match said to 7. So after I got off there, she beat me like, I don't know, pretty bad after that. Like she had to get a 5-0 after that. Like there was no mercy. You know, so I realized, you know, some of these players are just, I don't know who it is that teaches them how to play this game, but every time I talk to them, they always got somebody that whooped their butt 50 million times, you know, one-on-one like that, and then they learned how to play. That they're doing the one-on-one thing with people is what really gets you good at this game. And I was like, okay, so I'll stay in there, Sensei, you know. She thought I was getting discouraged or something because I got off, and I was like, no, I'm not getting off because I'm mad. I'm just getting off because I really got to, do my streaming thing because I was planning on doing that today. Which I don't know, whether or not. I have a lot of Xbox Live friends, and I don't think hardly half of them have even checked me out now that I stream. I actually was looking through my friends list and found 2 Xbox Live friends I had already that I didn't know were streamers. I just happened to see them on Twitch, and I was like, Infielder, like, dude, that's my friend on Xbox. And like, I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, he streams all the time. I should have noticed it popping up on the side or something, but I never did. But
No.
I appreciate you showing me that Mixer Create thing, man. That really helps coordinate things as far as like what I'm actually streaming, man. Because the Restreamer program I use, it doesn't always like do it like it's supposed to. Like I'll go in there and I'll update all my channels at once, and it's like Mixer just kind of has its own thing. So that Mixer Create, man, it's the best way to do it. And it's so funny because you get in there and you change it and you think, I didn't even do shit, nothing happened with that, and then you're wrong. It's updated.
You just open Mixer Create and type in the game that you want to play, and you don't even have to stop your stream. It just automatically changes for you.
Yeah,
I think that it's probably not even done it, but then when you look at your stream, it's like, actually, it's done it.
Yep. And it gets you like where you can search yourself, and you'll see that you're streaming that game, blah blah blah. Like some of these other ways that I've been doing it, man, I would like look for myself, and I'm like, oh well, that's why I'm not getting any viewers, because I'm not even showing up playing Star Wars Battlefront 1. I look up the ones that are streaming, and I'm not even on that. And I'm like, well,
Because sometimes it says,
Fortnite.
You're playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
And so you're in a list of like millions of people streaming Fortnite, playing Battlefront, and it's like, no one's going to see you in there.
No, you'd be surprised. People see me in there, and all they come in is they stop by for 30 seconds to tell me, you're not playing Fortnite.
Yeah. That was the next thing I was going to say.
I was looking for at all.
Happen.
Yeah.
No.
Like, sort of the complete opposite. But I mean, just how you was just saying, how you get people in the party and all that kind of stuff. Man, how we're doing that, that's going to get the channel on its own in time. Both our channels, everybody's channel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we're on here every day,
I made this code now that when people are in the channel, my stream will link everybody that's in the channel, unless you're hiding offline. It just says unknown player, but I used to hate having to type everybody's name out, because I like to let people know that who they're listening to, not just me, but who else is in the channel.
Yeah.
So I capture the Xbox app party so it can actually see who else is in the channel.
Yeah. Well, see, I had it going off my Xbox on my screen the other day, and it was kind of popping up on the screen. That was kind of cool. But now that I'm doing it on the Xbox app on my computer so that my audio's in there and on my channel through this microphone, you know what I'm saying? Because the other day I was talking to you guys, the stream was looking great, but my audio was still for shit on it, and I realized, man, I got to do what you said, plug the controller over here in the computer and get my, get it going, get my audio on that, for the Streamlabs and stuff. But that worked, man, perfect. I listened to my audio yesterday, and it sounded a little Megatron-ish. I mean, I don't know, it was a little like digitized, you could tell, or something, but it sounded way better, man. Did you see I streamed that Doctor Who mod, man? Did you guys see that? Hopefully I'll get it less glitchy. Yeah, I think
when we were trying to watch it, it was all flashing pink all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because it's
I did see it was Hartnell's TARDIS.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet, man. I mean, I already liked Fallout 4, and the fact that I could travel around the wasteland and do the missions and stuff and have the safety of the TARDIS nearby, I was like, oh man, yeah. And then when you get into the mod, guys, it's not just, that they put the ship in there. They actually put, like, a whole, like an expansion pack. So you get in there, and I just started with a fresh character, so, it's all kind of new and everything, and I'll have to actually level them up, and then, I just want to get the Doctor Who stuff in there. I'll do the leveling up on my own, offline and stuff. But, man, it's like you get the Gallifreyan biology added. Once you get in the TARDIS, you look at yourself in the mirror. Did y'all see that part? And it's like it says Gallifreyan biology added, and like changes your character to make them an actual Time Lord.
The only thing, as I said, it was really hard to see anything because it was all blue, pink.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. It's too cool to let go.
If it wasn't pink, there was the video capture wasn't capturing. It sort of recorded you loading in and speaking to some woman, and then before I knew it, you were standing in front of the TARDIS, like the heart inside.
Yeah.
And then I saw you briefly. It looked like you went down the stairs, and then from that point, we just didn't watch anything else. It was just unwatchable. See anything? It all went pink.
Well, that's weird. I just found out that if you have your bit rate at, like they said, above like 2500, then it really doesn't matter. Even if you have a good stream, if people have slow internet or anything like that, it's just not going to look good on their stream at all. So they said lower it below 2500. I just did that tonight because I had it at like 3000. It was at 6000 though, so we've definitely made some changes. But I'm just trying to get it to that right level. Like they said, it might look good to you, but not look good to everybody else. So I was like, okay. And you're trying to attract.
You got to remember, you want to keep your FPS at about 30 because Xbox doesn't stream any higher than 30 anyway. So
yeah, I just think I went with the NTSC on that one, which is like I think the standard here in America for television. NTSC. I think it was like 24.
Yeah, that's probably why your stream doesn't work to some of us that are in England because the NTSC doesn't work for us.
I didn't think about all that. Yeah, you're right. I'll just put it on 30. See what that looks like.
I normally stream at 29.9 or whatever it is, but 30, 30.
That's like cinema or something, isn't it? The movies.
Yeah.
Forget.
So I keep that at 30. I have the base canvas the size of my computer, so 1080, but then I scale it down to 720 because again, unless you're affiliated, there's no point streaming at 1080 unless you're actually getting paid to do it, and you'd need better equipment. So stream at 720, and then your bit rate. Stick your bit rate at 1600 and then start increasing it. You'll find your sweet spot. But anywhere between 1600 and 2500 is good for Mixer and Facebook and YouTube. Okay. It's just about knowing what companies are better for. Obviously, it's good to stream the max that you can.
Yeah.
If you don't need to, you might as well stream the best it needs to be. So when you take in consideration what Xbox runs at 30 frames a second, and then Mixer only supports 720 anyway. So if you're streaming at 1080, you can face the stream.
Yeah.
No one can see it in 1080 because unless you partnered, you can't stream at 1080.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Well, you know a lot, man. You saved me like 25 hours on YouTube just telling me that little bit right there. You know what I'm saying? Then, and plus, I didn't have to weed through all the bullshit and false information.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
That's the best I can suggest. Just run it at 30. Put your base canvas at 1080, but then your second, your outputs. Get that at 720 because anything that you output is all going to be 720 anyway. You can't output at 1080 when you're partnered.
Yeah. So what's the point, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then your profiles and stuff like that. I don't know. You could stick it on main. Main means that allows you to, the people watching on their phones and consoles.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to do that because I know a lot of people watch me on mobile and stuff. Well, I know you do too, huh?
Yeah.
But I
Well,
mean, I'm
when
on
I'm
like
at work,
Periscope and
that's
on
all I
them.
do. I mean, I look forward to going on my break and seeing if you're streaming. And now I can't play with you, but at least I can watch you. But that's why I always say to you, but I haven't seen you for so long, that come off your screen and I'll go through the settings with you, and then you shouldn't have to touch anything.
Yeah, get it set right
Should
once
be
and
a
you're
case.
good to
I
go.
can turn my laptop on now, and I can press screen, and I can leave it all day, and never have to touch it.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
And that's how you should be able to. You should be able to turn your stream on and not really have to touch it.
Yeah, hell no, I'm still trying to figure out all them settings, man. What do I do if I do this? What does it do if I mean, that's the only way I know half the time, or I can just spit. You know, sometimes I do find some good information, good videos on it. People are, you know, I'll give them a like and subscribe just for being honest and saying something that's worthwhile to hear, you know. But it's hard to find those videos, you know what I'm saying? You spend all day on there just to find, you know, a few good videos, I think, because most of it's just bull crap. I mean, half the people that are on there making these videos don't even know what they're talking about. I do what they say, and I'm going to mess more stuff up than what I'm doing, you know, and that's what I'm finding out, really. Something's
Well,
going wonky
that's
because
what
I'm listening
Liz's
to the wrong person.
point has always been about it, haven't it?
Yeah.
Like people that used to slag off games and stuff, or this is how you play this game. Well, you know, that's just them, and you know, it's only really their opinion. And they might have like an amazing computer compared to what you've got.
Yep.
You don't know what software and what computer they're running. And at the end of the day, a lot of people do these videos because they're just trying to get the views.
Yep. That's right.
You know, they're just troll videos.
Right.
And I do. I even though Everett hates it, she knows I still watch all these sort of videos, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know how you can. I find them boring.
I only got that.
I do watch these videos. But everything I've watched all these videos, and I found I've got my stream where I want it to be, and none of them videos have helped me at all. They've made things
Right.
worse, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. That's exactly where I'm at. I'm actually getting further by just kind of going with my gut, saying, no, it actually worked better because I did this or whatever. It's like if I just figured out earlier, I tried to amp up my audio. Sorry, go ahead.
I ended up going backwards on my week off because I changed my settings to what this video told me on YouTube, and it's like, wow, I couldn't work out how to reset all my settings back to default.
That's not good. That's not good.
It's like someone telling you to press F8 and delete, and then it wipes your computer or something.
Disappear before your very eyes. Right.
Yeah.
I really think and honestly, I'm like intentionally wondering if some people just didn't put that out for that purpose. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get somebody with this video.
That's probably exactly what they think.
I don't know, man. Yeah, one of them said put your audio rate up or something, and then like, you know, like you said, half these streaming sites and stuff, they can't do all that. And then if they can do that, you know, you better be partnered with them in order to even allow them to do it. I mean. But yeah, I had it on like 196 or something, and it was like, you might want to go down to 128.
With your audio rate, it's actually easier to have your audio rate at 48.
Yeah.
It doesn't come out at 48 through YouTube and Mixer and everything, but the higher your bit rate, the quicker these sites can actually decode the sound. So if you have your audio at 48, Mixer and YouTube can actually send the audio quicker than if you send it at 42 or whatever it is. That is kind of true.
Okay, well, I've got mine on 96, so it's way too high, huh?
Wait, no, 48 is all you need there. 48.
Scored it! And they hate me for it. They're going to kill me. 3 of them chasing me in there, like, trying to stop me from scoring that one. That was great.
On the box, I got the box.
Love when I can piss them off that bad.
And also remember that it doesn't do it. It doesn't save the information. You have to do it every time. But you remember when I told you about setting the priority of the programs through
Yes.
the task manager?
Yep.
You have to do that every time. It doesn't remember the settings, sadly.
Oh,
I found
no
that out
shit.
by mistake. I'm like, why is my stream acting like shit?
I guess
And
I
then I
forgot that
realised
key
it's not
bit of
set on.
information. Yeah, it's, so if you restart your computer or something,
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
go back and do that all. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, you got to do that all again.
Good to know.
Hey, I thought my stream should be acting better than this.
Yeah, I need to just make me a checklist, man. I need to break it down, do it like I did when I was in the Navy. Make it idiot-proof, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck.
At least in the settings of the stream, set the frames to 300, set the output to 720, put your audio to 48. What else is there? Put the profiles down to like something like main, and I can't remember. I need it open to tell you.
Right on top of the box. Literally on the box. There is a box on the box. That's hilarious.
Again, the proxy bomb nearby, but there it is.
No, it's actually on the box.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. Look.
Like if you move the box, it's not going to be there, you know, or it's going to be like stuck to the air. Yeah, it'd be great if it just kind of went with them. That'd be better. Yeah,
I ran Streamlabs one day, and I've got that working quite well now, but it really does eat my computer's resources compared to OBS Studio.
Say what now? You're using what?
The OBS Streamlab one.
Oh, you
I
did?
just find that it just really does. Yeah, I got it working really well, but it ate my resources on my computer. It made my computer run like a fucking slug.
Yep, that's what it does. That's what it does, buddy. Because I know I got a decent computer, but yeah. It's like, I think that I want to figure out how to put the overlays from OBS Studio, or Streamlabs, I mean, into the OBS Studio. If I can figure out how to put Streamlabs' overlays into OBS, I'm going to be good. That's my next quest. I'm going to spend a couple hours figuring out.
See, the only thing I can do is when I sign into Streamlabs, it lets me import my themes from Studio, so I can actually have Streamlabs look like Studio, but you can't do it the other way around. So the only way you can do it in Studio is by going to a website and downloading, say, OBS Studio layers. Import them in individually.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right, man. That OBS is a more dependable software, and pretty much what I've read is that, you know, Streamlabs is new and it's experimental, and they like write that all over it. But I did see that there is a way to be able to put those overlays that I like so much in the original OBS, that you can like share them and you can upload them or something, you know what I mean? So it's really not that difficult once I figure it out. It's something in the OBS studios where you can just like add these overlays, and you can do it through Streamlabs' websites or something. So I thought that's pretty cool. I thought, man, that'd be the best of both worlds right there, wouldn't it? I mean, you know, the only reason I like Streamlabs so much and want to stick with it is because of the overlays. So if I could figure that one out. Good God, 25 deaths.
Yeah, I could stick with it if I'm worried about running anything else on my laptop, which is fine. I don't normally mess about on my laptop anyway. I have it running. What gets me with Streamlabs is one moment I'll turn it on and it's fine, and the next moment when I press go stream, I get an error message and I have to wipe the information, reload for me to restream.
Yeah. Well, just like right now, man. For some reason on Streamlabs, I have to constantly click that Xbox window to kind of update it, and then sometimes when I do it, it'll like resize it and shit. I mean, it's just glitchy as hell. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's glitchy as hell, and I'm about tired of it, man. Because I know that the OBS, I started using it, and it's more reliable. But the other night when I was doing the computer game with the Fallout 4 and everything, I tried to stream through the OBS Studio, and I just got to check the settings on it or something because it was not working at all for me the other night. So
yeah, out the box OBS Studio, you just need to change the settings. As I said, if you stick to the rule of something like put your base canvas at 1080 and your output to 720, keep your frame at 30, and then your bit rate anywhere between 1600 and 2500, and jobs are good, really.
okay, so yeah,
you
that's
don't really have to do
2500.
anything
That's
else.
the high end, yeah. Yeah, see, I've been running
That's the
3000.
high end,
I'm probably
because
running that now.
that's fine, but you got to remember the mixer in YouTube